Hi everybody, and here we are again. Is everyone ready to make some art?
I am.
I'm Carmel. This is Paddy. I think a lot of you already know us.
Yep.
And we are here today to make some paper darts, or as we call them in Ireland, paper airplanes.
We love our airplanes here. We've got two famous ones, Ryanair and also Aer Lingus, the best one.
That's right. We have famous airplane companies. Now, the reason why we're making our paper darts today is because we've been looking at birds this week. We were doing a story about the wren and the eagle and the king of birds.
And the tweet.
So we decided that we would make something that flies this week. So, what you need for this project is some wax crayons and a sheet of paper. And if you want, you can also have a scissors handy with a pointy end,
Always
scissors.
be careful when handling scissors and other sharp items.
That's right, always be careful.
Safety first.
So if you're using a scissors, make sure you have an adult with you. Now, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take our sheet of paper, and what's going to be a little bit different about these paper darts is we're going to draw birds on them. So we're going to start off with putting some colour on our sheet of paper. So you take your flat sheet of paper, you get a wax crayon. I am picking a peachy colour.
And I'm picking yellow.
And I'm just going to roughly colour in my wax crayon, or my sheet of paper with my wax crayon.
Mom's doing Big Bird. If you want to find him, he's on Sesame Street.
I am doing an eagle. So I'm using a big sheet of paper. Paddy is doing the wren, and he is using a little sheet of paper.
Because you know those wrens are clean. They're so cute.
That's right, Paddy. So we're going to have a big bird and a small bird.
Big Bird.
So there we go. I've roughly coloured that in. So I've got my sheet of paper ready to go. Now if at any stage this video goes too fast for you, feel free to press pause, do your piece to catch up, and then press play again. Okay, so I've got my sheet of paper, it's ready to go, it's all coloured. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay it on its back, the coloured side on the back, and I am going to fold my sheet of paper in half. There we go. So now I can see the coloured side. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open out my sheet of paper, lay it flat so I see the white side, and then I'm going to fold in the corners to meet that crease that I've just made in the centre. So there's one corner, and here is the other corner. There we go. So that's the next stage. So we've folded in half, and then we've done our two triangles. So that's stage one, stage two. Next, turn your sheet of paper over again. So we've got the sheet of the coloured side showing now, and we're going to fold our paper in so that again we're meeting the crease in the centre. So this I've just folded my sheet of paper inwards.
Make sure you have a nice point at the top when you're doing it.
Yes, the nice point at the top is very important.
It's the point.
The point. The point is the point. That's right.
I'm very bad at puns. Never ask me to say a pun.
No.
I will anyway, but
So
don't.
I've folded in my two edges, and this is the sheet that I have now. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the point that Paddy was just talking about, and I'm going to fold it right down to meet this point here. This is where I might use my scissors, just to help me get a nice even crease down the middle.
Paddy doesn't need scissors because he's cool.
Yeah, Paddy didn't need the scissors. Well done, Paddy.
Champion.
So we've got the nice crease down the middle. Okay, So that's what my piece looks like now. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to just pick it up and fold it in half.
Tweety, tweety.
I'm going to fold it.
Tweet, tweet.
Paddy's bird is already tweeting.
Yep, I made it so fast it tweets already.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure it's folded properly in half. So there we go. I've got it folded in half. Now I'm going to turn it around, and what we're aiming to do is basically just flatten out the shape like this. But I'm going to lay it on the table to do it properly. And here again, I might take my scissors, and just so that I get a nice even crease at the top. And I like to line it up so that the edges are in one straight line at the end.
Yeah, they should put Little Bird on Sesame Street. He's a real star.
There we go. It's just it's kind of guessing exactly where to put this crease, but
Little Bird, I swear, I'll get you on Sesame Street one day.
that would be great. Yeah, I might get my scissors in here for this nice point.
She's got the famous one, but mine's not famous yet. He will be.
Our Wren is very famous.
No, but Little Bird ain't famous. We need to bring him into this famous area.
Now here we go. So there is our paper dart. Now you can see we've got colour here, and this is still blank. So that's kind of helpful at the moment, because the next thing we need to do is draw on our bird. So what I've done, sometimes I like to sketch my bird on before I do it, so I'm not sure if you can see, I have some very light, gentle sketch marks there. You can sketch it on before, or you can sketch it on afterwards, but it's good to have a think about, well, how is my bird going to fit on here? So what we're going to do is we're going to have the wings facing backwards, as if they're like the bird is flying in full speed. So I'm going to do just mark out my beak on here. So I've got a little beak marked out here. And then I'm going to draw the outline of the head. And I usually do this quite gently first, so that I can kind of change it if I want to. So there we've got the head. And then I'm going to have the wings coming straight back. So that's the top half of the wing, we could say. And then I'm going to have the bottom half is going to go right out, and it's going to take the line at the edge of my
I think Little Bird looks quite good. I think
that's a lovely little bird.
Everybody likes it.
I'm just going to
Little birds are the best
draw
birds.
the bottom feathers here. So I have some definition. So I've got my bottom feathers drawn there, and then I'm going to draw the end of the body. Now I'm doing an eagle, and as we know, eagles have those beautiful fan tails that go out the end of the bird. So I've got my fan tail. Now I'm going to just go over this again a little bit.
Everybody likes the regal eagle.
There we go. We've got the bird, the top of the bird's wings, and then I'm just going to colour it in. So the idea is a kind of a silhouette shape, so we don't need to worry about putting in eyes or too much detail. Now, there we go. I almost have it coloured in. So Paddy, have you got your bird done?
Yes, I got my little bird done.
Okay, cool.
Birdie. Ow, my nose.
Now we're going to get to see if they fly in a minute. So
Little
there
bird
we
will
go.
fly faster and higher than big bird, I guarantee it. I will make you fly higher than any bird.
Now,
I'll just attach you to a drone. And
I'm
then
just
that's
going
it.
to, there's still a little bit of white left around here, so I'm just going to colour that now.
I'm just going to attach your little bird to a drone so
Now,
that you
of
can
course,
fly
you
way
guys
higher.
can get really creative with your birds.
Doesn't even have to be a bird you know of. just have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. Now so here we are.
Big bird.
I've got my eagle ready to go. Paddy's got his wren ready to go. There's one last thing. Do you want to show us, Paddy, with the tape?
With the tape. Oh yeah, this is a handy trick for if you don't think the flight is working well.
It helps to keep the paper dart together, and it helps the paper dart to fly well.
So you cut around a strip this big, if you can see it, and tape it on at the bottom, and then it just holds it together so that when you shoot it just... Okay.
Yeah. Now, okay. So here we go. We've got an eagle. We've got a wren. We're ready to go, and I think we're going to have to fly our darts.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Whee!
Crash!
That worked, Paddy.
It did.
So,
See you
I
next.
hope you have great fun making paper darts, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.